this is Casey from AI Horror Radio.
And I'm Haru. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
So today, I want to tell you about a pretty creepy story from deep in the mountains of Shikoku.
Shikoku. What kind of story is it?
There's this custom called the road home from a Obon, and well, you'll understand once you hear it.
A Obon. That's an Obon ritual, right?
Yeah, but this isn't just any ordinary Obon. Let me tell you about it.
Please do.
So this is a story I heard from a friend back in college.
Uh-huh.
This friend, let's call him T. His mom's family home was in the mountains of Shikoku.
In the mountains, huh?
Yeah, a really remote village. It took over an hour by car from the nearest town.
That's seriously deep in the mountain.
When T was in elementary school, he went to that village during summer vacation to stay at his mom's family home.
Was it during Obon?
Exactly. It was mid-August, right during Obon season.
I see.
So in this village, there's this unique custom called the road home from a Obon.
That's going to be important to the story, isn't it?
Yep. On the night of August 16th, they perform a ritual to send off their ancestors. And on the way back, there's this rule you absolutely have to follow.
A rule?
Never look back. That's it.
Wait, that's all?
Yeah, simple. But the villagers were dead serious that something terrible would happen if you broke it.
Something terrible. What happens?
You'll find out later. But anyway, T was going to participate in this ritual for the first time.
As an elementary schooler, must have been nerve-wracking.
Right, but at first, being a kid, he thought it was just some evento.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
The ritual takes place at a small shrine on the outskirts of the village, about a 20-minute climb up a mountain path.
A 20-minute mountain path at night. That's scary enough by itself.
It starts around 8 p.m., after the sun has completely set.
It's pitch black then.
Yeah, so all the villagers carry paper lanterns, and that creates this eerie scene.
A procession of lanterns. I can imagine how creepy that looks.
T joined that procession with his mom and grandmother.
Okay.
When they reached the shrine, the village elders started chanting something in this ancient language, like sutras.
A dialect or ancient language? Huh.
Yeah, T couldn't understand a word, but the atmosphere was so solemn.
That would feel even scarier as a kid.
So when the ritual ended, and they were about to head back, his grandmother grabbed T's shoulder and whispered in his ear.
What did she say?
On the way back, never turn around, no matter what happens, no matter who calls you, never.
No matter what, that's terrifying.
Right? When someone tells you that, it makes you want to turn around even more, especially as a kid.
Exactly. Being told not to makes you want to do it.
So the walk back starts, and here's where it gets weird.
Weird?
The way up took about 20 minutes, but going back took over 30 minutes, same path.
That's strange, isn't it?
But nobody says anything, they just silently walk forward.
In silence. That's scary too.
And then, halfway back, they heard a voice from behind him.
A voice?
Hey, a child's voice.
A child's? Around his age?
Probably, but T remembered what his grandmother said and desperately kept looking forward.
Good for him, that he could resist.
But the voice was persistent. Hey, why are you ignoring me? Hey, look at me.
Oh man. That would make anyone want to turn around.
And it felt like it was getting closer. Footsteps started too.
Getting closer.
Pitter-patter, like someone running barefoot.
That's too much.
T was so scared he grabbed his mom's clothes and desperately kept looking forward.
Did his mom say anything?
His mom, his grandmother, nobody said anything. They just kept walking in silence.
That silence is scary too.
Then, an adult's voice started calling out too.
An adult.
Wait for me. Don't leave me behind. A desperate man's voice.
I would turn around at that point.
But T held on. Trusting his grandmother's words, he kept looking straight ahead.
Amazing. Even as a kid.
And then, the scariest thing finally happened.
There's more.
He heard his grandmother's voice from behind.
Wait, but his grandmother is walking with him, right?
Yeah, she's walking right beside him. But her voice is coming from behind.
That doesn't make sense.
Dear, turn around for a moment. It's Grandma.
Oh no, that's totally a trap.
T was so confused he grabbed his grandmother's hand next to him.
To confirm.
And she squeezed back, whispering in his ear. It's okay. Keep looking forward.
It's the real grandmother, thank goodness.
But the voice behind kept going. Why are you ignoring me? It's your grandma.
So persistent. That's creepy.
And then the final blow, fine then. I'll take that other kid instead.
That other kid? Who are they talking about?
The moment he thought that, the village kid walking right behind T screamed.
What? Oh.
That kid turned around.
Oh no.
In that instant there was a thud. The sound of the kid collapsing.
They collapsed. What happened?
But nobody stopped. Nobody turned around. Not even the kid's parents. They just kept walking forward.
They abandoned them.
That's the rule of this custom. You can't help someone who turned around, or you'll be dragged into.
That's terrible.
T kept walking, trembling, with his mom and grandmother.
What happened to that kid?
From behind they heard a dragging sound like something being pulled.
Oh god, they were taken.
Probably. And that sound gradually faded away until it disappeared.
It vanished. Did they make it back to the village?
They finally made it, but the whole way back, they kept hearing different voices.
It continued.
Children's voices, adult voices, elderly voices, crying, laughing, all mixed together.
All of them.
Probably people who turned around in the past.
Trapped on that road forever. That's horrifying.
After they got back to the village, T.S.'s grandmother what all that was.
Did she explain?
A little, she said in this village, the spirits sent off during Obon always try to take something back with them.
Take something back? To the afterlife?
Yeah, that's why you must never turn around. The moment you do, you make eye contact.
Once you make eye contact, it's over.
Exactly. So the villagers have followed this rule for generations.
But that kid...
The next morning, they found the kid on the mountain path, but... Their hair had turned completely white, and they kept muttering something.
White hair. What were they saying?
It's following me. It's following me. Over and over.
Something's following them?
They took the kid to a hospital, but the psychological shock left them unable to speak.
Poor thing. That would traumatize anyone.
But the kid's parents didn't blame anyone, because they'd had similar experiences when they were young.
In the past too, so this has happened many times.
Almost every year someone turns around and nearly gets taken.
And they still continue the ritual?
They can't stop. If they do, something even worse will happen.
Something worse? I don't want to imagine.
After that, T never went back to that village.
Can't blame him. That would traumatize anyone.
But there's one last scary thing.
There's more.
Ever since T became a college student, he sometimes has dreams at night.
Dreams?
Dreams of walking on that mountain path, hearing voices from behind.
Oh no, that's awful.
In the dream, T almost turns around, but he always wakes up just in time.
What if he turns around in the dream? What would happen?
Nobody knows, but T is terrified that one day he'll find out.
That's scary. Truly scary.
So that was the road home from a Kurabot.
Wow, that was terrifying. Being told not to turn around makes you want it even more.
Right? These kinds of customs apparently exist in rural areas throughout Japan.
Each region has its own unique rituals.
I'll bring another scary story next time, so stay tuned.
Yes, see you next time.
I'd say sweet dreams, but try not to have nightmares.
Good night, everyone.